I saw Gervonta Davis was in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still in here. I know he has his big
Tank on here.
Yeah, Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here.
Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather finally encountered each other on a live session, and rather than continue their beef, they decided to squash it.
A young kid came up to me when he was a kid. Wanted an autograph.
This happened after 2 long months of an intense back and forth between the pair.
Yeah, Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know.
Gervonta Davis made a statement about Floyd Mayweather after his fight against Frank Martin, and boxing fans had taken it as his final stance regarding his beef with Floyd Mayweather. But shockingly, the most recent happening has proven otherwise.
He might have bounced. I don't know. He might have bounced. He was only on for a second.
After Gervonta Davis knocked out Frank Martin in brutal fashion on Saturday, June 15th, and in an interview after the fight, the boxing superstar revealed that it was better to be an enemy of Floyd Mayweather than his friend.
Really? How'd you know that? Just word of mouth?
I seen his people's...
He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that, but I know for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool, it's alright, I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? It's better to beef with him than to be cool with him.
Drive by while I was running.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know Floyd Mayweather, was the one who told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock. Gervonta Davis, well, Gervonta Davis wasn't just spreading rumors when he spoke here. Frank Martin had earlier confirmed how he was advised and motivated by Floyd Mayweather shortly before their fight.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does being around a guy like Floyd do for you?
He could tell you.
When asked about whether there was anything Martin had learned from Floyd Mayweather before the fight, Martin had this to say: he could tell you, man, go run at 2 in the morning, because 9 times out of 10, we know your opponent sleeps at that time, said the Detroit, Michigan native.
Go run at 2 in the morning. You know, go do it when, cause...
Not that Martin specifically needed to train in those hours, but rather, as he explained it, doing it would give him a mental edge over his opponent, as these are the little things that make a big difference in the end. Martin emphasized that it's nothing that he didn't know or was a big deal, but coming from someone like Floyd, who has been at the highest point in the sport...
Because 9 times out of 10, we know your opponent sleep at that time. So go run at 2 in the morning and go give yourself a mental edge.
You are going to take a lot of heave to it, and it's going to give you a different type of motivation when you do it, said Frank Martin. Surprisingly, the most recent encounter between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather has led to an unexpected settlement.
That's how he feels. If he's upset with me over me being good to him.
And once more, Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather aren't beefing, but are cool with each other. This happened after the pair hopped on a live Instagram session and rather than confront each other, decided to settle things out. This was their first encounter ever since their beef started in April. On the live Instagram session, Floyd Mayweather began by asking Tank if he did anything wrong to him, and further asked why Tank would think he was beefing him.
Over me helping him, he can be upset.
Why would you say I was referring to you? Why would I help you only to end up beefing you? You're not the only fighter who wears all of these thus, so why'd you think it's about you? Get around good people, Tank, and stop listening to lies every time. I still acknowledge you as one of the best boxers. I won't do that if I hated you. Amidst other statements, Tank then asked why he released the full sparring video, which Mayweather replied, "You already declared war. If you don't, I won't do all that."
I mean,
I'm not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
They continued their back and forth before Tank wrapped up saying, "It's cool, man." And Mayweather proposed a possible meeting between the pair. "You could meet me in Vegas, let's talk." In most parts of their conversation, Floyd Mayweather had referred to an interview he had about a month ago, where he addressed the feud between him and Gervonta Davis.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
Floyd Mayweather was asked about Gervonta Tank Davis, if Gervonta's recent acts prove him ungrateful. He replied, "My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take Tank to that next level, and I've always been there for him."
Gervonta is ungrateful when it comes to you?
Well, my thing is, I've always been there for him from day one.
Over the years, I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. But over the years, he's constantly going on the internet to take a shot at Floyd, constantly being disrespectful, when all I've ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did.
And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And
he then referenced the famous video in which Gervonta Davis accused him of sending an attack. He denied Gervonta Davis's claims and explained his intentions, saying, "A lot of times they like to compare certain fighters, and then I say certain things and they say, oh, he's hating. There's no difference from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta."
I need all fighters. I said, I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this.
For instance, when I said that I need all the young fighters making money in the sport of boxing, and what I need you guys to do is do this. Whether it's Cromart, Lewis, Mercedes, Gucci, we need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live the same great life when our careers are over. So I guess he took that as he's the only one that wears Cromart, he's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton, he's the only one that wears Mercedes. Last time I checked, we've got fighters all over the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money. Even the fighters that don't make good money find a way to fly jets and fly whips.
Mercedes, we need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over.
Floyd was also asked about the top 5 fighters in the lightweight division, and he responded, "As of right now, well, the 2 guys, the biggest puncher I feel at 135 will probably be Gervonta Davis. But the most skillful fighter will be hands down Shakur Stevenson."
He want to fight the best they got out there. He's asking, can he fight the best? I believe his contract is coming to an end.
Talking about Shakur Stevenson, Floyd Mayweather compared his skillfulness to Pernell Whitaker, who wasn't the heaviest puncher, but had the skill set to take on the best and get the better of them. I believe his contract is coming to an end, so hopefully we can come together and I can take him to that he needs and make the fights happen that he wants.
So hopefully we can come together and I can take him to that next level and give him the fights that he want, and make the fights happen that he want.
Sadly, when Gervonta Davis had his own interview, he misinterpreted a lot of Floyd Mayweather's intentions and put out some very controversial claims. Speaking to Davis, Najee from Cigar Talk broached the feud with Mayweather, which prompted a profound response from the Baltimore native.
Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him.
A lot of people don't know what Floyd does. He was going at me and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. "There's no reason for me to go at Floyd," said Davis, referring to Mayweather's initial comment that he thought was directed at him. When Najee pointed out that over the years, Davis and Floyd's dynamic seemed like a love-hate relationship, Davis completely denied it while claiming he had surpassed Floyd's legacy.
And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29.
"I'm about at that point where I have passed him, and I am doing it at a young age," said Tank. However, Davis wasn't done proving his point as he elaborated, revealing a new deal he had signed. According to several reports, Mayweather's deal with Showtime in 2013 was worth $200 million. "That deal I'm talking about, he doesn't know about that yet. That's bigger than his deal," said the lightweight champion. However, Davis did not reveal the amount of the mega deal he signed with PBC.
You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's
That
a part of
deal.
it.
On the other hand, Floyd Mayweather bought his way out of Top Rank by paying them $750,000 to end the contract and went on to promote his own fights, raking in millions over the years. The whole beef was a sad twist to a relationship that started out as a mentor and protege relationship, as Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis saw their relationship experience this dangerous turbulence. While it sparked diverse opinions in the world of boxing, it remained a very sad scene that a relationship that started out so beautifully was now an exact opposite of what it used to be. But really, how was it? It started during one of Floyd Mayweather's tours with Canelo Alvarez, when Mayweather encountered a young kid who approached him for an autograph.
Tell him again, Floyd.
Mayweather graciously signed the kid's gloves and posed for a picture, as the young kid turned out to be Gervonta Davis. Mayweather noticed something special in him when Davis visited his gym a couple of times, and at that point, Davis was undefeated as a professional boxer. Impressed by Davis's talent, Mayweather decided to take him under his wing. In 2015, Davis officially joined Mayweather Promotions, the promotional company founded by Mayweather himself. Mayweather and Davis worked closely together, with Mayweather aiming to mold Davis into a superstar. Their relationship was a very strong one, and they shared a mentor-protege bond. However, in April, a few days after the big fight between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, Mayweather went on a rant targeting an unnamed group of boxers.
I made so many sacrifices.
He called them out for not taking the craft seriously and instead focusing on their appearance in the ring. Pretty boy Floyd then used his career as a point of comparison. The athlete argued that they're only looking at the finished product of who he is as inspiration, not the work he put in to get there.
Y'all looking at the end. Y'all looking at the end results. Y'all not looking at the shit where y'all go look at the interview.
A lot of times what these fighters are looking at, they're looking at Floyd with the cars, they're looking at Floyd being flashy, Mayweather expressed. Man, listen, I made so many sacrifices. You all are looking at the end results. And when I was champion having hundreds of millions in the bank, I still was on my grind in that gym. You all are worried about your outfits, how your boots look, worried about the wrong things. A lot of you fighters are living check to check.
Where y'all go look at the interview and Zab gonna tell y'all, you know, with me being champion, with me already having.
Davis, however, took his words as subliminals, aimed at him, and responded. Gervonta went to Instagram to rip into his former mentor. He asserted that Mayweather shouldn't be worried about him and should be focused on escaping an alleged hostage situation in Dubai. He reposted Floyd's rant and began his brief attack. Guy says all this nonsense, but he's in Dubai and can't leave because he's been taking guys' money and not doing what they paid him to do. The guy is a freaking hater, Davis typed in response. Floyd then shot back on Friday, April 26th, the very next day after his initial. The acclaimed boxer posted a video of Gervonta Davis where he was dancing zesty, alleging that the boxer had a little sugar in his tank. He posted with the caption, "We always knew he had sugar in his tank." The videos found Gervonta dancing on TikTok and Instagram to Lil Uzi Vert's "I Just Wanna Rock" and Drake's "Thank Me Now." The former world champion Floyd Mayweather then released another social media missile when he posted a video in which World Boxing Council lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson challenged World Boxing Association champion Gervonta Davis to a fight.
Say, man, look, man, your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. You sitting here beefing with Floyd.
Shakur Stevenson appeared on Mayweather's IG story to call out Tank. On the subsequent Instagram story, Mayweather posted a video of Shakur Stevenson imploring Davis to fight him. Your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name, that wants to fight you. Gervonta Tank Davis, let's make the fight happen. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop ducking me, and let's make the fight happen.
It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you. Gervonta Tank Davis.
The situation, however, escalated on the next evening when Davis issued a threat to physically confront his former mentor, indicating a desire to knock Mayweather out upon their next encounter. Things actually took a turn for the worse after Davis threatened to knock out his former mentor.
Stop ducking me and let's make the fight happen, man. Come on.
Now I go around and knock Floyd out when I see him, and I'll care about going back to jail, Davis wrote on X in reference to the 90-day jail sentence he received after violating the terms of his home detention for a hit-and-run crash in November 2020. He's such a fool. He doesn't allow his security to carry guns. Following Gervonta Davis's win against Frank Martin, the former lightweight champion uploaded a video of a training session between Davis and Devin Haney to his Instagram account. The video lasts 18 minutes, and in it you can see the boxers exchanging blows with protective equipment while Mayweather clearly coaches Haney. The video does not have much that is extraordinary. What has caused suspicion in the boxing environment is the moment that Mayweather chose to release it. On Saturday night, Tank scored another victory, beating Frank Martin by a resounding knockout in the 8th round. The fight marked the debut of streaming giant Amazon Prime in boxing shows. The win solidifies Davis's position as one of the pound-for-pound best of the moment, granting him leverage in negotiations for a rematch with Ryan Garcia or a fight against Vasily Lomachenko. Some think that the video was a petty attempt by Mayweather to tarnish Davis's victory somehow. Although if that had been the end, the boxer turned promoter made a mistake. As in the footage, you can see an out-of-shape Tank holding up without a problem against a Haney who was in fighting shape. While the fight between some things can't be fixed again, such as the sack of Leonard Ellerby, which Floyd Mayweather announced on his Instagram, in a message posted to Mayweather's Instagram social media account, the undefeated 5-division champion and founder of Mayweather Promotions said Ellerby would be exiting his role with the organization, apparently effective immediately. On his Instagram account, where he is followed by nearly 30 million people, Floyd Mayweather posted a statement making Ellerby's departure and Schaefer's arrival official. Mayweather Promotions would like to extend our deepest gratitude to Leonard Ellerby for his exceptional leadership and unwavering dedication over the years. The Instagram post read, "Leonard has been an integral part of our team, contributing to numerous business endeavors that have played a pivotal role in the success of Mayweather Promotions." After years of hard work and dedication, Leonard has made the heartfelt decision to step down as CEO to spend more time with his family and loved ones. We have the utmost respect for his decision and are incredibly grateful for his leadership that has helped shape Mayweather Promotions into the thriving organization it is today. Although recent rumors had swirled about the departure of Ellerby, who had been an advisor to Mayweather dating back to early in his fighting career, and who is the only person to have held the title of Mayweather Promotions CEO, Thursday's news still came as something of a shock, but perhaps not as jarring as the return of Schaefer to prominence in boxing promotion. Schaefer, who worked with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy from 2000 to 2016, went on to launch boxing promotions Ringstar Sports and Probellum with mixed results. But as one of the key figures behind the promotion of some of Mayweather's biggest fights, Schaefer steps into his new role having already developed a strong rapport with the boss. Ellerby presided over the company's growth during Floyd Mayweather's career. He helped promote some of the biggest fights, including Mayweather versus Pacquiao. He has also presided over Gervonta Davis's career, making him a PPV star. He is promoting Davis's fight with Frank Martin on Saturday, which will be his last fight. The news was a surprise since Ellerby had earlier denied reports that he would be leaving. This has increased speculation that he was fired.
I know you don't think Twitter holds a lot of substance, but did you see some of the rumors flying around about Leonard might be leaving Mayweather Promotions?
Man, I don't listen to none of that stuff. I'm doing what I do.
Leonard Ellerby himself had flatly denied earlier in the week that such a move was going to happen. He told boxing journalist Sean Zittel, "I don't listen to any of that stuff. I'm doing what I do. I'm doing what I do. There is no truth to any of that." Ellerby said, "Man, I don't listen to rumors. I do what I have to do. And when he asked him if they were going to split up, he gave a resounding no. And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.